So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the very first award this evening. And the first category of awards that we're giving away is Best Individually Run Homestay. The first award for the evening. And to give away the award, I'd like to invite on stage Meenakshi Sharma, Additional Director General, Ministry of Tourism, Malika, Virdi, Mountaineer, and Sarpanch of Sarmoli Jayanti Van Panchayat. I'd also like to call Soity Banerjee of Outlook's Responsible Tourism Initiative. May I please invite these beautiful ladies on stage to do the honors. And so, the finalists for the Best Individually Run Homestay are Grannies in Varanasi, you can all clap for them, they are finalists. Jilling Estate, District Nainital, Khumakkar, Rakkar Village near Dharamsala, and Maheshganj Estate, Balakhana, Chota Ram, Prajapat's Homestay near Jodhpur. And the silver award in this category goes to Chota Ram Prajapat's Homestay. It's located about 20 kilometers from Jodhpur in the village of Salavas. And Chotaram Prajapat's homestay is run entirely by the Prajapat family, who are weavers and continue to ply their trade even today. May I please have Mr. Chotaram Prajapat on stage himself. Heartiest congratulations. And now for the gold award in this category, and it goes to Khumakkar. A member of the local community, Mohinder Kumar started Khumakkar, a co-working homestay in a traditional mud house in the village of Rakkar near Dharamsala in Himachal Pradesh. Well, we did want to play a video of yours, so while you receive the award, ladies and gentlemen, please have a look at what they've been doing. This is Suraj, who's received the award. But if you can all just take a look at what they've done.
लोगों को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। मैं भी एक कद्दी ट्राइब हूँ, तो ये नाम मैंने अपने ट्राइब से लिया है। आने वाले समय में सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आने वाली है, वो पानी की है, खासकर इस इलाके में जहाँ की ग्राउंड वाटर नहीं है। तो हम लोगों ने पानी को रिवाइव करने के लिए नहाने का पानी है या जहाँ हम बर्तन धोते हैं वो पानी को हम लोगों ने एक ट्रेंच के थ्रू नेचुरल फिल्ट्रेशन सिस्टम लगा के इसमें डाला है ताकि वो पानी बाद में वाटर टेबल को फिल कर सके। अपने आसपास नेचर में जो है उससे बनाओ जो कि कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव है और यहाँ के नेचर के लिए तरीके से फिट बैठता है, आप उसको ईजिली मेंटेन कर सकते हो।
सोइल बाहर नहीं जाना चाहिए, मिट्टी बाहर नहीं जाना चाहिए। ये बीड़ है। हाँ, ये बीड़ है। वेस्ट जैसी कोई चीज़ नहीं है। जैसे किचन वेस्ट जो है उससे हम लोग कंपोस्ट बनाते हैं जो अपनी खेती में प्रयोग करते हैं। अपना सीड बैंक हम लोगों ने डेवलप किया है। मार्केट डिपेंडेंसी को जीरो करना हमारा मकसद है। ये कोवर्किंग स्पेस हमने इसलिए बनाया है कि लोग यहाँ पे आएँ, यहाँ पे काम भी करें और यहाँ के संस्कृति को समझें, कुछ हमें सिखा सकें, कुछ हम लोगों से सीख सकें।
Well, congratulations to Khumakkar and congratulations Suraj for receiving the award. Our next award is for the best community-run homestay, and the finalists are Village Ways Uttarakhand, Demul in Spiti, Friends of Orcha in Madhya Pradesh, the Goat Village Uttarakhand, and Baramati Agri-Tourism Maharashtra. So these are the finalists. And this year the judges were so impressed by the entries that they chose 2 silver awards in this category. So I'd like you to put your hands together for the winners. I'll call them on one by one and tell you a little bit about them. But the 2 winners in the silver category are Demul and Baramati Agri-Tourism. So Demul has been set up with the help of social enterprise Spiti Ecosphere, and the homestays at Demul use traditional patterns of village governance, and guests are allocated homestays on a rotational basis. At the end of each year, money is distributed equally amongst all the homestays, so it avoids damaging the impact of excessive competition. This is Shubda Rawat from Spiti Ecosphere. He's here to collect the award. And I'd also like to congratulate Mr. Tawade, who received the award on behalf of Baramati Agri-Tourism. So congratulations to both our silver winners. And now, for the gold award in this category of Best Community-Run Homestay. And it goes to, any guesses? It goes to Friends of Orcha. They've broken, before you come on stage, I do want everyone to take a look at some of the work they've been doing. One second, we're just going to play a video and tell people about what they've been doing.
हम लोग टूरिस्टों को एक रियल इंडिया फील कराना चाहते हैं। उन्हें जो हमारा कल्चर है वो दिखाना चाहते हैं। 2007 के टाइम पे यहाँ पे सूखे की वजह से इतना बुरा हाल था कि लोगों की फसलें सारी बर्बाद हो चुकी थी। जो उनके जानवर थे वो सारे ख़त्म हो चुके थे। होम स्टे शुरू करने की वजह से फैमिलियों ने रहना शुरू किया। उनको एक लाइफ स्टाइल मिली, कैसे हम रह सकते हैं और कैसे हम अपनी अर्निंग कर सकते हैं। कम्युनिटी पे भी बहुत ज़्यादा फ़र्क पड़ा है। अगर हम आज से होमस्टे शुरू होने के पहले की बात करें तो कभी भी पहले तो इस गांव में किसी ने सोचा भी नहीं था कि यहाँ पे कोई टूरिस्ट आएगा। टूरिस्ट आने के बाद एक थोड़ा सा जब आप देखते हैं कि आपके गांव में अगर 15-20 घर हैं, उसमें से 6-7 फैमिलियों के बच्चे अच्छी जगह जा रहे हैं, अच्छे स्कूल्स में पढ़ रहे हैं, तो आप ऑटोमेटिकली भी अपने बच्चों को भी कोशिश करेंगे कि वो अच्छी जगह पढ़ें। हम लोग यहाँ पे कुछ सिर्फ होमस्टे की फैमिलियों को सपोर्ट नहीं करते हैं, कुछ अलग फैमिलियों को भी सपोर्ट करते हैं। जैसे कि इस गांव में 2 से 3 आर्टिस्ट फैमिलियाँ हैं, तो वो आर्ट हम लोग थ्रू ऑफ द एसोसिएशन हम उसको टूरिस्टों को दिखाते हैं। अगर टूरिस्ट उसको पसंद करता है तो वो लेते हैं, उसका पैसा हम फैमिलियों को देते हैं। सिर्फ होमस्टे की फैमिलियों को ही बेनिफिट नहीं है, कुछ ना कुछ कम्युनिटी को भी बेनिफिट है। जब आपके पूरे गांव में टूरिस्ट रहेगा तो कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ बेनिफिट दे के ही जाएगा।
May I invite Romi Samele on stage to receive the award, if you're here? Or anyone from Friends of Orcha? I did call Romi, I don't think she's here. So we'll get the award across to them. I'd like to thank, well, Soity, I'd like to request you to stay back. Thank you, ladies, for doing the honors. Thank you so much. Well, for the next category, which is Best Heritage Property, and to give away the award, may I please invite on stage, well, rightfully should be called Dame Belinda, right? She probably doesn't like to be called that, but she's the Executive Director, Wildlife Protection Society of India, and proprietor of Kipling Camp, Kanha. Ma'am, can we have you on stage, please? As well as Prerna Bindra, wildlife conservationist and author. Ladies, may I please invite you on stage to do the honors for the next category of awards. So, the finalists for the Best Heritage Property are Parsi Manor in Mathiran, Achi Chhatragarh Fort in Ranavas, Nagaur, Chapsley in Shimla, Bhuj House, Gujarat, and Patan Mahal in Rajasthan. So these are our finalists for the Best Heritage Property. So the judges felt that heritage properties are very tough to maintain and build on a sustainable basis, and to be responsible in their practices, because there are a lot of challenges that come with heritage properties and their family run businesses as well. So while one property definitely stood out as a clear winner, the judges decided not to award any silver winners this year, and it really is because I think heritage properties have to work that much harder. But the gold winner for the best heritage property is Bhuj House. And before we call them on stage, I'd like you to take a look at their video.
The Bhuj House is my ancestral house, built by my great-great-grandfather in 1894. It's been with the family ever since, and as a child I made a lot of visits to this house. In 2001, a big earthquake struck Bhuj and this house sustained quite severe damage, after which we decided to renovate the entire house and create a small homestay, which is now the Bhuj House.
While we were confident that it should work as a homestay, rather than just sort of carving up the whole house, we wanted to really keep some of the key elements, especially the original parts of the house, very much in their original form.
We've also tried to retain the character of the house as much as possible, using the old elements like the wooden trellises, using lime where we could use lime. The floor, we tried to retain the old style in the floor. We tried to retain the old style in the roof.
We've wanted to bring in elements which really speak for Kutch today. So that's the use of the textiles, which is what Kutch is so famous for now, and what we want to keep that memory that the Parsis thrived here once. That's what we really want to do by retaining the house here and keeping the house alive. But we want it to very much be a celebration of what Kutch is today. We feel this is just the beginning.
So well, before I call them on stage, they've restored their traditional Parsi home in the historic town of Bhuj, and they've also conserved the legacy of the Parsi community that was once an integral part of the city. And I'm sure a lot of effort has gone into conservation of the building, and most importantly, several local craftsmen and masons were also encouraged to revive old techniques as part of the restoration process. Can we please have on stage Jahan and Katie Bhujwala? Please come and receive your award. Well, you'll all have to pose for the cameras. Thank you and congratulations. Ladies, I'll request you to stay back for some more awards. Our next category is Best Wildlife Property. And the finalists for the Best Wildlife Property are Sai Sanctuary Trust, Karnataka, Wilderness, Goa, Off the Grid, Karnataka, Fringe Ford in Kerala, and Haber's Nest in West Bengal. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our finalists for Best Wildlife Property. Again, judges here were so impressed by the entries in the Best Wildlife Property that they chose 2 silver award winners, and I'm going to call them out one by one because I'd like you all to come on stage one by one. The first award goes to Sai Sanctuary Trust. Congratulations, a non-profit in the Western Ghats that started with 55 acres of private land. It's now grown to more than 300 acres, protecting a biodiversity hotspot. And the judges definitely wanted to highlight it as an example of wildlife sanctuary using tourism for supplementary income. Congratulations. Can I request you all to come the center of stage if possible? We'll have a better photo opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anil Malhotra, congratulations. And our second silver award, and our second silver award this evening goes to Wilderness. Congratulations. Wilderness was a mere 10 acres of the 700 acres of the private sanctuary has been used to develop a sustainable tourism infrastructure, and it supports 200 families, directly benefiting 7 villages and sustains the conservation of a local biodiversity as well. They also have the Madhei Research Center, researching lesser known species. And we have with us Nirmal Kulkarni on stage. Congratulations. And now for the Gold Award in the category of Best Wildlife Property. And it goes to Fringe Ford. Fringe Ford allowed a 507-acre cardamom and coffee plantation to return to the wild, creating a forest that is now a haven for several rare and endangered species. And I'll invite you, but wouldn't you like to show people what you've been doing? Just give me a minute. Yeah? So can we have a look at what Fringe Ford has been doing before we call Ahmed on stage?
When we bought the place in 1995, it was a cardamom and coffee plantation. And because of the amount of reserve that we have around us, we decided to convert the existing structures that we had on the property into a wildlife homestay. It's 5 rooms in 527 acres. So we've tried to keep the essence of the wilderness experience ahead of everything else. And over the years realized that the contribution to conservation that the land is doing was quite substantial. Every valley that we see here is catchment for the streams that flow through it. So by letting the forest cover remain and not interfere too much with the undergrowth and all of that, we've sort of replenished the water table. By just letting the land be, let it rest, not do plantation activities on it, you're letting the animals come back. Muthu, our cook, has been here for 45 years. Anil is from the local village here, Shaji is from the local village here. So they all come from local villages around here, and that has impacted the communities that they come from, is because people see that they are getting such good employment and such recognition, I would say, to an extent, because they're involved in wildlife conservation and tourism. The Fringe Ford's concept is completely based on conservation-oriented tourism.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ahmed Chamanwala to come and receive the award. Congratulations, Ahmed. Congratulations. Thank you, ladies, for doing the honors. Thank you so much. Our next category of awards is the Best Boutique Property. And to give away the award, may I please invite on stage Shima Mukherjee, former publisher of Lonely Planet India and proprietor of Sarpanch, the Kana Homestay. Mr. C.B. Ramkumar, board member, Global Sustainable Tourism Council, founder and of Our Native Village. I'd also like to request Neha Dara of Outlook's Responsible Tourism Initiative to join us. So, the finalists for the Best Boutique Property are Pepper Trail, Kerala, Glenburnty Estate, West Bengal, Marchli, Maharashtra, Shahpura Bagh, Rajasthan, Meena Bagh, Himachal Pradesh. These are finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for them. And so, the Silver Award for the Best Boutique Property goes to Meena Bagh. Constructed in the Himachali style, Meena Bagh in Shimla showcases local culture, music, food and architecture. And only waste wood was used on the property, and they really do tick off all the check boxes in terms of resource management and sustainability. Joining us on stage is Sanjay Austa. Congratulations. Heartiest congratulations. And now for the gold award in this category, and it goes to Marchley. Marchley is a unique farm stay located in a preserved forest where the owners have planted over 100 habitat-friendly trees over the last 15 years, and guests they engage in practical and cultural life of the village. 90% of the staff are women from the area. And before I call Pratmesh to come on stage, why don't you take a look at some of the work they've been doing.
It's been 5 years we started this project, and we have planted close to 1,000 trees. Basically, we have grand tradition of sacred groves, which we call Devrai. Means a forest which is preserved by the community, which is dedicated to the god. The cottages mimic the old styled huts, which are called matslis, set up in a very dense plantation of coconut, betel nut, banana, spices. We are keeping a small part of the whole plantation as devrai or sacred groves. Then comes the grasslands, then come wetlands, and also the mangroves. Different ecosystems coming together and offering a treat. Food is cooked on a wood fire, it's served in earthen pots on leaf plate. And my mother herself takes care of the kitchen. Basically, we aim at creating compassion within the community for the preservation of flora and fauna, along with sustenance of inheritance. It's not just being sustainable, staying within the limits of nature's supplies. It's going one step ahead, nurturing a nature.
Please put your hands together for Pratmesh Samant, who's joining us on stage to receive the Gold Award for this category. Heartiest congratulations. Really. Our next category of awards is the Best Outdoor Operator. And the finalists for the Best Outdoor Operator are White Magic Adventure, Planet Abled, Quest Expeditions, Konkan Explorers, and Global Himalayan Expeditions. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can do better than that. Now, with several entrants competing neck to neck in this category, the jury decided to give away 2 silvers, recognizing their equal effort, rather than a gold and a silver. So we've got 2 silver winners, and I'm going to give out the first one. It's Konkan Explorers. Congratulations. Reveals a new side of Goa, reducing the burden on its beaches. It champions a low-impact activity like kayaking, encouraging adventure seekers to explore the coast as well as the rivers of Goa, which people seem to ignore because the beaches are there. Please join us on stage. Poonam Rebo, congratulations. Congratulations to Konkan Explorers. Our second silver award goes to Quest Expeditions. Congratulations. Promotes non-motorized coastal activities like surfing, windsurfing, kayaking, snorkeling, and they employ underprivileged residents of Don Bosco Shelter as guides and provide lifeguard training to local fishermen as well. Can we have Jehan Driver on stage to please receive the award? Ladies and gentlemen, create some energy. These are people who worked hard, but they're your colleagues and counterparts. Next year, it might be you they're clapping for. So you want to set the expectation right. I'd like to thank our guests for doing the honors. Thank you so much. Neha, I request you to stay back. Thank you, ma'am. For the next category, and that is the Best Urban Neighborhood Operator, I'd like to call on stage to do the honors Ananda Banerjee, author and award-winning wildlife conservation journalist, as well as Megan Epler-Wood. You heard her earlier in the day. May I please invite you on stage to do the honors. Well, the finalists for the Best Urban Neighborhood Operator are Mumbai Magic, Cyclin in Jaipur, the Preserve Alapi Society, Reality Tours and Travels, and Calcutta Photo Tours. Congratulations, guys. These are the finalists. The Silver Award for the Best Urban Neighborhood Operator goes to the Preserve Alapi Society. It was started by the ladies' wing of the Lions Club in Alapi in the year 2000. Members, mostly housewives, take turns to conduct tours, sharing the history and heritage of the city, including that of the migrant communities. And of course, tours end with refreshments in one of their homes. Can we please invite Rani John, Matthew and Kunjumeri John to come on stage, please, to collect the award. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these beautiful ladies who are doing some interesting work. Big hugs. So sweet. Congratulations. And now for the Gold Award in the category of Best Urban Neighborhood Operator, and it goes to Reality Tours and Travels for their tours of Dharavi, Mumbai. Although at first the Reality Tours and Travels was heavily debated and but eventually the judges were unanimous in their decision to award them the gold in this category because they felt that the company was doing what it set out to do, breaking stereotypes and showing a side of Dharavi that few would otherwise care to explore. And before I invite Joseph Bird on stage, can we have a look at some of the work that they've been doing?
Reality Tours and Travel, I can say it's a social responsible tour company. We use 80% of our profit to support local communities. My name is Krishna. I'm from Karnataka. I'm from Mangalore. I came to Bombay when I was 13. I used to work in restaurants and cafeterias during the day, and I studied in the night schools. For me, what surprised was the commercial activities of Dharavi. Every few meters, we see some kind of industries there. So that's what made me, wow, it's completely different, you know. And in 2002, I met Chris. He is now my business partner. We work in the community, especially our Dharavi tour is within the community. So far, we work with more than 7,000 community members. We have that many beneficiaries in the community. Okay? In fact, if people in the beginning, if they really said, no, we don't want anybody to come to Dharavi, we don't want people to see this, we would never have done it. So I always give this credit to the people, the first people who trusted in us. Okay?
Well, please welcome on stage our winners, reality tours and travel. There's Joseph Bird. I request you all to please stay back for some more awards. Our next category of awards is for Best Cultural Immersion or the Best Cultural Immersion Operator. And the finalists in this category are Culture Angan, Dirty Feet, Kerala Responsible Tourism Mission, Sound Travels, and Folk Tales. Ladies and gentlemen, our finalists. And the Silver Award for Best Cultural Immersion Operator goes to Culture Angan. They give their guests immersive experiences in villages of Maharashtra with a special emphasis on reviving traditional arts like folk theatre and Pinguli puppet craft. They're on stage with us, Rashmi Sawant, to collect the award. Some of you heard her earlier in the morning. And now for the gold award in this category, and it goes to the Folk Tales. The judges were very impressed by the Folk Tales tours to Meghalaya, where travelers learn to weave their own cloth in villages and live with indigenous tribes, learning their folk tales and traditional practices. And before I call Gaurav Bhatnagar on stage, I'd like you to see a video.
The idea behind the name Folk Tales is that we bring out the folk tales of each village to the people who are traveling to that village. And since we are involving the local people and giving direct income to them, it is sustainable. The vision of Folk Tales is to introduce this kind of experiential travel in every state of India. And also the vision is to encourage people to come back to the villages from the cities and find livelihood in their village itself. Provided that we know that there are so many resources in the same village, all they need is a little guidance. Now we are in 11 states of India. We are quite active in Northeast as well, including Meghalaya. And something that really touched me was how people are really passionate about their land there. There are various elements of a culture that we need to look at. What occupation people do, agrarian occupation or handicrafts, might be the local cuisine, the local dances and songs, the architecture, could be the languages. I'm proud about the relationships that we have created, and those relationships have lasted since the last 4 years, and they are going to stay for a while.
Please welcome Gaurav Bhatnagar on stage to receive his Gold Award. Well, thank you to our guests for doing the honors. And congratulations to all the winners. Now, before we announce the overall winner tonight, we'd like to recognize a special organization for its outstanding achievement. The judges wanted to celebrate the Kerala Responsible Tourism Mission, which has over the last 10 years piloted a range of approaches to securing additional livelihoods for local communities and enhancing guest experiences in various districts of Kerala. And well, before I invite our guests to give away the award, I'd like you to take a look at the work that they've been doing.
Is a government initiative. The core objective of Responsible Tourism Mission is to enable the local community and tourism industry through economic, social and environmental responsibility parts. On 2007, UN with the support of some other agencies conducted a study at Kumaragam. There was no linkage with tourism industry and the local community. After implementation of Responsible Tourism project at Kumaragam, now it is revealed that more than 3,800 families benefiting from tourism industry. There is a drastic change. We started a package in the name of Village Life Experience. You can experience traditional livelihood activities. If you have a homestay or already you are operating it, we will promote, we will market the homestay. So we are trying to create some linkages to the local producers, local products to the tourism industry. Without considering the local community, the local environment and the nature, you cannot sustain. Responsible tourism trying to create better place for people to visit and better place for people to live in. Need for responsible tourism is the need for the sustenance of tourism and the earth.
Wow. Well, to do the honors and give away the Outstanding Achievement Award, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Sonam Wangchuk, our chief guest, Mr. Indraneil Roy, CEO, Outlook Group, and Dr. Harold Goodwin, Director, International Center for Responsible Tourism and MD for Responsible Tourism Partnership and RT Advisor, WTM London. Gentlemen, may I please invite you all to join us on stage and give away the next set of awards. I'd like to invite Mr. Rupesh Kumar to come on stage to receive the award, well, the Outstanding Achievement Award that goes to Kerala Responsible Tourism Mission. Congratulations. Thank you. Gentlemen, I'd request you to stay back for one more award. Thank you, sir. And now for the big one, for the overall winner that was chosen from all the gold winners this year. But before I announce the overall winner, I'd like to invite Neha Arora of Planet Abled, one of our overall winners from last year, to join us on stage. It's almost like just handing the baton over to the next one. Please join us. Neha, before we get you to join the gentlemen and do the honors, would you like to quickly tell us how the year has been after winning the award?
Thank you so much for this honor. And the journey of the past 1 year since I received the award, like it starts from the point where I was applying for the award and I was thinking whether I'm even eligible. because I wasn't sure, because when it comes to responsible tourism, we talk of ecotourism and sustainability and all of that. But yeah, it was a game changer, and we won 2 awards last year for innovation and overall. And since then, like earlier, like I was a new person to the whole tourism industry. I had no idea, I knew no one. It was like building right from scratch. After that, really things changed thanks to Outlook and responsible tourism. People at least got to know that accessible tourism could be a part of responsible tourism. And since then, we have come a long journey. We even organized an access to travel conference to start a conversation about accessible tourism in the country and getting all the stakeholders together, in which we were also supported by Outlook Responsible Tourism. So I wish all the best and congratulations to all the winners. I think it's a bigger platform for all of you. And it would only go higher, like that's all I can say. So all the best.
Well, time to announce our overall winner. And our overall winner is Fringe Ford, Kerala. I'm going to play a little video for Fringe Ford, and then I'll invite Emma to join us back.
Fringe Ford, over the last 20 years, they've done incredibly a great job in kind of rewilding their property with the minimum human interference. It is just amazing to hear at the times we live, and it's much needed for the future of our well-being.
Of taking a piece of land which had been used for a plantation, but which had failed, rewilding it and providing an opportunity for wildlife to move through what would otherwise be a barrier. So you're improving the genetics of the populations, and at the same time you're creating sustainable livelihoods and a way of recreating what would have been a much more natural environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Ahmed. And for Santosh as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our big award tonight. And I know you have a little bit more muscle in there. Super congratulations, and what fabulous work you've been doing. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for doing the honors. I'd like to thank our guests for doing the honors. And a big, big congratulations once again to all our winners, as well as all the finalists who put up a very hard fight.